All right, so I am staying here at the um, Amaritania Hotel. It's at um, 7th, no, 10th Avenue and 54th Street, or 54th Avenue, 54th Street, right? Here in Times Square-ish. And that's the view from my room. It's through this dirty, dirty window. Oh, does it open? Let me see. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh no, they put sitting there. There Neil. There Neil sitting. But I remember once I was thinking, but it makes sense because God, if you could open that, people climb out and, because that's always my fear in skyscrapers. So yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. Folks are out and about. It's very hot. All over the world right now, it feels like. And also here in New York, as it is in Toronto. And all parts in between, which is how we like it in the summer, because dear God, winter is hell. Winter is hell. We even can bear this saunatic heat because we know it's soon it gone. But I understand for people who are suffering, this is not a good thing, particularly elderly people and people with all kinds of health conditions. So I appreciate that. So let's see. Yeah, there it is, emergency vehicles going through Mount Sinai. All right, so let me just do this properly. I don't know why I always start my videos. So, okay, so let's do it. So this is the, when you enter, come off the floor. I am on the 7th floor. And they had put me on the third floor, and it was just noisy as hell. So anyway, so here's the room. There are big things, this houndstooth thing in the rooms. Carpet, out there it's that, and here it's houndstooth. And yeah, a tight little place. I've stayed here before, but where I stayed before was a much more larger, roomier space. Yeah, much bigger and wider. In fact, could even have rolled in another bed and stuff, like really huge. Actually, I have a video of that somewhere on my, if not on my channel, I have it somewhere to post at some point. But yeah. But it's serviceable. Please, some people's apartment no bigger than this. This is what I have to live in. I feel like a studio, especially here in New York or parts of the world where real estate is like really expensive. And so you have here closet. I have spare. I'm just realizing I don't have enough clothes, even though I'm only here for 3 days. Well, those high ceilinged, yeah, go way up. Yeah, the ceilings are high, which is nice. Thing with small space, if you have a high enough ceiling, it's like when I was looking for a home the other day, new home, I realized I walked into a place and even though we're small, I thought, why do I feel comfortable? High ceiling, right? Makes a huge difference. When it's low ceiling and small, woo, no. So anyway, and there's your little safe on the ground, so you have to go up on your knees. So I guess if you're disabled, you wouldn't be in here, but still, your old man, no, having to bend down and go all the way down on the ground is something else. I like the ones that are sort of by the bed or somewhere else or higher, maybe on top of the thing there, which are like drawers, right? This whole thing of also having to put something in it. It's nice when they have the drawer ones, which I stayed at a place that also have that. So, and the iron board, and I think, what's this? Oh, where the iron board? I'm like, fancy. All right, so it's that. You can put, suppose you're supposed to put your key in there to keep for power, but apparently it actually, you don't need it because the power, I don't have it in there, and I came in and I turn on the light and the light work and all of that. And then your temperature control gauge, which works nicely. When I came here it was freezing, but then I adjusted it. This little throw thing that was on the edge of the bed, but because it hasn't, no, I haven't had room service yet, but Angela Robertson, and even recently Junior Harrison, having spoken to Angela's mother, Lita, who worked in room service, sorry, what is that called? Basically cleaning, room service, like who comes and cleans the rooms, just kind of this mess they walk into and just make their life a little easier. All she have to do is just tuck in underneath the so and so on for me now. So I've learned that about not leaving your room and your place in unnecessarily messier than you have to, even though you have, suppose, oh, well, I pay for it, and which sometimes was my attitude. Actually, no, it was never really my attitude, but still, life just fix up. So it looks like the room, but you can tell not quite. I guess I could have adjusted that, but you know, maybe something for them fiddle. All right, and so here you have a little thing, seating area where you can put your luggage, I guess, and then drawer space. Oh, extra. Oh, there's an extra blanket. Nice to know. Didn't realize that. Yeah, that's good to know. Not that I don't know when this would ever be too cold, because I'm sure they have good heating in the winter. And then you have a little table. The other room that they had me in, tighter room, didn't have a table. And you know, desk you could come and sit and work at, or even eat your food. Very snug, but still, yeah, it's an option, right? And you can pull the chair out if you have somebody come sit on your room, so you can put your chairs on. People sit on the sun, you know, hang out. Ice bucket, because there's a refrigerator in the room. They give you complimentary water. I picked up, you know me, can't get enough of This Is It. And this is the limeade one. They have a lemonade one too. Actually, all the flavors are lovely, but the limeade and the lemonade one are. Limeade is, again, like brebbage. Some soup from last night and I couldn't finish, and there's a conky in there. I did buy a sort of almost sweet bread kind of gizzard, toto kind of thing, but it was too salty. I couldn't eat it, so I threw it out. And yeah, and here's the fit for today as I tromp around. Only thing I'm doing today is going to the Brooklyn Museum, and then I'm gonna go get some stew peas at V's, and that's about it. And then I'm hearing that my aunt and some other family are in New York, so I might rendezvous with them later in the evening. Yeah, but that's maybe. So yeah, there it is. I've gotten into the whole sock thing with the kids that they're doing now, and you know, and look at my stomach now. Look at it, like look at it, right? Kuya, look at it. Yeah, you know, not flat, not abs, but you know, serviceable. And in fact, frankly, the men I'm attracted to, you know, I can see and appreciate muscle and abs and fit body. But at the end of the day, whenever I've had to, you know, get into sort of intimate situation, it's not my most fun kind of body to play with. Me actually like a little more softness, you know, to the point where, and listen, I'm good with any kind of body, frankly, but I'm realizing it's not essential. That whole kind of, oh my God, look at that. Nah, I actually like it chill, a little bit more chill. And also, because I find that when people are more chill with their body, their whole personality, everything about them tends to follow. When them so tight, they're usually tight in all kinds of ways as well. Even just because they're just so self-conscious and aware. Unless it's just naturally how their body is. More often they are very self-conscious and aware. Lord, me for the opinion. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, okay, so often, and Junior Harrison, if you're watching this, my good buddy, he always says the same thing. You wake up in the morning, you have this, you know, bees even have a cut this so. Right? Because naturally in my family, that's tend to be the build of many other men who have never ever worked out. And we all tend to have sort of an average medium build, right? Bordering on athletic, but not quite, because unless I work out, then I get a whole kind of other kind of body. But long way to say that if you catch me about in another hour or two, or even 3, or by the evening, one piece of belly will then be there. And I don't know if that's because I get tired of keeping proper posture, because my trainer used to tell me, you know, Doug, even the men who let them flat, it's about posture, or part of the work is posture. Because a lot of times it's about how, you know, if you let it loose, but if you hold yourself and carry yourself, you know, you can get a serviceable looking presentation. So yeah, but usually in the morning time, get up, shower, stand for the mirror, put on my clothes. Yeah, man, love it. My middle dear, me, you know, big belly man. I also think probably something is about early in the day, you're probably more relaxed, what's the word? Relaxed, or probably, you know, you're holding yourself differently, and you know, as the day goes on, you probably get tired. So maybe that's part of it. But anyway, there, long way of saying, I didn't really need to take that long to say that, but there it is. And yeah, a lot of acid green, like bright color. All right, so enough about me. Rest of the room, I know you're all going, wasn't this about the room? Well, all of a sudden we're talking about your belly. Oh yeah, showy skin. Anyway, so, and this is a design feature in all the rooms. I mean, I think all the rooms have some version of this thing. God knows. So almost like a little abstract piece from Guernica. Pablo Picasso's Guernica, which is about the Spanish Civil War at the time, and Spanish Inquisition and all of that madness. And yeah, so that's the look from the window. And the TV, yes, you saw the full length mirror. And then the TV, flat screen, because that's a big, everybody has that now. Remember when we used to have those other TVs? And then the little, what I love with this also is little outlets for your USB port as well as a plug. And then that alarm went off this morning, but of course I just kept banging it until because I wasn't waking up until I woke up. It's almost 2 o'clock and I just leave the room. And yeah, you know, you'll look at something for the person who's gonna clean up. And yeah, and you saw the view. That's the view there. The air conditioning, giving good service. And then the bathroom, right here. Cute little bathroom. Oh, great rain shower, which is a big thing for everybody. Big celebration, rain shower. Good towels, rag. Boy, my rag kind of, if it look dirty because still scrubbing off dead skin from my, it's like I'm shedding from my Cuba vacation still. But yeah, and even more. All right, now some more about belly. Yeah, sink. And then they have these little drawers here if you want to put your stuff in. You want to put your stuff away. And then under here is a hair dryer, but I don't need it now because I'm gonna shave my head eventually. Eventually, all this will be cleaned up. You know, I like doing different looks. It's like let myself go, snarly, snaggly. Apparently, some people like that too. And then I'll clean it up and shave off and do a whole neat bald head. Boy, kind of look, man, kind of look. Boy, really, man, kind of look. Yeah. A little safe face soap. Bigelow, somebody then use it. See, Bigelow. There. Bigelow lotion. And the toilet was tiny though, I have to say. I feel like I was living on a baby's toilet, but I guess it's all you need. But really tiny, probably just to fit into this tiny, because it's a tight squeeze. But what I do like in here is you can, oh wait, you can open this window. Yeah. And then you get the vibe. And then this sign at night lights up. I thought it was going to annoy me. Oh, is it lighting up now? Shit, it's the big Mauritania sign. And there's one there, and I think there's one. There's no one there. One there, so too. Well, that's Colbert actually, because we're right beside the Late Night with Colbert TV show studio. So yeah, but I thought this red one was gonna annoy me last night. It's a lit up one, but actually it was fine. I didn't notice it. I just, once I shut the window and pulled the curtains, didn't notice a thing. Yeah, so it's been a nice room. 7:04. I have to say, the thing I love about New York, I guess it's everywhere in the world now, you know, this morning I woke up and looked out the window and the presence of gay men, just automatically, yeah, lesbians too, but gay men particularly, because it's not, look, little shorts, little tank top, little walk, little fit, everything is fabulous and fierce, and it's current and stylish, because, you know, I have to give it to the boys. They do, they work it out. And not all, no, I tell you, that's just not everybody, because I know a ton of gay men who you never know coming, because them just know, like me not totally get the genes completely, even though today, okay, all right, man, we do it today. But, you know, so the presence of queerness in the city is fantastic, particularly in Manhattan. But even when you go to Brooklyn, you know, the brothers, you know, black queer men are like giving, which we'll see a lot tomorrow when we're at the Soul Summit. Even though it's supposed to rain, everybody's like, them not carry the umbrella and dash the rain. As Natasha Diggs did at a recent event that they had, where people were just like jumping around. You know, so I've decided to just make sure I have a pouch that is water resistant, so put everything in it and get soaked if I need to. That's the thing about summer, right? You have unless, so if you're dry, you come back, you're good. Well, I'm chatty this morning. I think I'm still vibing on. I did an overnight where I didn't sleep. And so, yeah. And this area is just above Times Square. So it's got a little of the, you know, overflow of folks, but not as intensely. Even though later in the evening, it tends to be quite busy. New York, New York. God, I love it so. I have to, you know, it's like, I don't know, as I said to somebody, I have to whore myself to be able to keep coming here every now and again, because a hit of it is just what you need, or what I need, and I love. Energy, vibe, people, And I think it's, you know, think about when you're here in the city, it's that a lot of who you're seeing are not actually New Yorkers, but you know, people who are gravitate to the energy and the vibe and the feel. And of course, we all, wherever we are in the world, we carry that vibe and we come here to connect with our tribe. Tribe of people who are about it, you know. Yeah. So, you know, in terms of fashion, art, culture, you know, which I think is what the city is more about. Business is a bit too, but I think fashion, art, and culture, once you're into that and you're engaged by that whole thing, here we are. See? Amen. And if they're not gay men-ish, because culturally, straight men who have any kind of flair style, whatever, unless you're black, yeah, and when you're black, you're at the intersection then of queer and blackness, so, which makes it even more potent. So there you are. Anyway, we just a chat. You know, something just a chat. You know, not a big study or survey, but just a chat about a bit about my own impressions. Lord, 16 minutes, that's too much for this room tour. But you know, I could stay here all day, but I need to go hit the streets. I need to be out there in it. I think I'm gonna hit for Stupy's first because it probably runs out. Then I'm gonna hit to the Brooklyn Museum, and then we'll see after that. All right, let's. Because you know, hot. All right, so we ready. See the pouch. It's Urban Outfitters. I got it a few years ago, and it's really good. Waterproof. It's made out of that wonderful material, that wonderful tarpaulin material. That, you know, you don't see a plaid version or a blue version. This is like a light version. It's excellent. Urban Outfitters was cheap. I think less than $20, and it has served me well. All right, here we go. Can I finish this room tour? Oh, turn the light off. Let me let the people come in and do their thing, clean up. All right. You want some more of the belly? I should show you all later what I'm talking about. Why I'm so obsessed with it? Because last night when I was like, oh my God, I was extended. I felt like, oh, it's emergency medical procedures need to be taken. But so maybe I'll show you later so you'll understand why I'm so impressed by it now at this time of the day. I'm Big Belly Man. You all know me I talk about. All right, later. Bye.